Johnson Wax Program. Presenting Marian and Jim Jordan as Fibber McGee and Molly. Ted Weems and his orchestra open the show with Wake Up and Live. Whenever women get together and begin discussing their housekeeping problems, one of them is always sure to tell the others about Johnson's self-polishing glow coat, the easy-to-use floor polish that saves so much work. It does seem miraculous, the way glow coat makes dull, drab linoleum sparkle and shine without any work of rubbing or buffing. If you want your kitchen linoleum to stay polished and clean so that everyone will admire it, and if at the same time you'd like to do away with the drudgery of floor scrubbing, buy a can of Johnson's self-polishing glow coat tomorrow from your dealer. Look for the attractive yellow can with the lettering GLO-COAT. Johnson's self-polishing glow coat. Oh, yes, remember, you save money on the larger sizes. McGee is tired again. He needs another rest. So after scanning the advertisements for summer resort hotels, he and Molly packed up and drove off. And here, approaching the impressive entrance to the Breakers on Lake Lulu, we find Fibber McGee and Molly.
Get them brakes fixed.
My, isn't this a beautiful hotel, McGee? And they say the service here is wonderful.
Who said that?
The advertisement.
Oh, well, they might be a little prejudiced, you know. Now, if they had real service here, there'd be a bellboy out here this minute to grab these bags.
There is, sir. I'm right in the back seat.
Oh.
Heavenly days.
Go right in, Mr. McGraw. I'll bring your luggage in immediately.
The name's McGee, Bud, but that's close. Where'd you come from?
I swung aboard at the foot of the drive. Just hotel breaker service, sir.
Oh.
Did you have a pleasant drive from Musty Pistol?
Oh, not Musty Pistols, boy. We're from Wistful Vista.
Oh, pardon me, madam. My report reads Mr. McGraw from Musty Pistol. Must have misinterpreted the signals, madam.
What do you mean, signals, Bud?
Well, we take the license number of each car when it gets within a mile of our hotel, sir.
Oh.
Then we check on residence and ownership.
Oh.
We know that guests like to be greeted by their own names, Mr. McGraw.
McGee.
Yes, sir. But would you mind being called Mr. McGraw during your stay with us, sir? Just to keep our records clear?
Why can't you change your records to keep us clear?
Oh, no, madam. That isn't the way our hotel does things. Nothing changes our records but fires and floods, Mrs. McGraw.
Well, I can arrange a fire for you, Bud, but I'll have to give a little thought to working up a flood.
By the way, sir, you must have driven pretty hard.
Huh?
I see one of your grips is all knocked out of shape.
That's a guitar case.
Oh. Really? Well, go right in, please. Our receptionist, Mr. Smoothbore, will take care of you.
Thank you. By the way, McGee, why on earth did you have to bring that horrible old guitar?
What do you mean, that horrible old guitar? I brung that guitar strictly for sentimental reasons, Molly.
Oh, my.
Remember when I was courting you? We'd go canoeing.
Oh, dear.
I'd play the guitar while you sat in the stern and ate Turkish delight.
Ah, yes, you wowed me with your wooing.
Remember how I lost the paddle overboard once and had to paddle with the guitar? You says I was lucky I hadn't took up the flute. Watch the door, Molly.
Oh, what a lovely hotel. So comfortable looking.
Shucks, they all look comfortable in the lobby, but they won't let you sleep there. Hi there, Bud. We'd like to have
Yes, Mr. McGraw. And how did you enjoy your drive from Musty Pistol?
Wistful Vista, and the name is McGee.
Oh, I'm sorry. My memorandum says Mr. and Mrs. McGraw.
The name, Bud, is McGee. Big M, little C, big G, and 2 little E's.
Mr. McGraw, in 23 years, the institution has established a reputation for accuracy. Now, are you, a guest in this hotel, going to blemish our fair name? Won't you go along with us in this trifling matter?
Well, all right, but I'll have to marry my wife all over again as McGraw. That'll be bigamy.
Oh, that'll be very big of you, sir.
Huh?
Thank you.
Hey, what's your name again?
Smoothbore, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Fitzmore, Smoothbore. And allow me to say that I hope you'll consider the Breakers your own home during your stay. Nothing is too good for our guests.
Oh.
Please don't consider it your own home, dearie. You'll have cigar ashes all over the place.
Well, hotels have made great strides in service since I was in the hotel business, Smoothbore.
Oh, were you a hotel man too, sir?
Was I a hotel man? You hear that, Molly? Was I a hotel man?
Oh, he certainly was, Mr. Smoothbore. He used to run the elevator.
That was way back in Racine, Wisconsin, Bud. Years ago. Remember what they make in Racine?
Wait a moment now, sir. Don't tell me. Give me a hint.
It beautifies floors and furniture and protects...
Oh, Johnson's Wax. Am I right, Mr. McGraw?
That's right, Bud. All but the McGraw. Yes, sir. I used to operate the old Ramsey House in Racine. Resort Runner McGee, I was known as in them days.
Oh, my.
Resort Runner McGee, the resourceful, ready room renter, rejecting the rabble, respectful to regular residents, resenting raucous radios and recreation rooms, refusing to rent rowboats to rowdy rummies, regaling rich roomers with rare recipes, and really revolutionizing the resort racket from Racine to Rhode Island.
By the way, sir, what rate do we pay here?
Well, madam, to a fellow hotel man like Mr. McGraw...
McGee, Dad, Braddock McGee.
I don't believe I've ever heard McGraw pronounced like that before, sir.
But it isn't McGraw. Oh, never mind. What were you saying, sir?
As a fellow hotel man, I shall take the responsibility of giving you a half rate.
Oh, fine.
$30 a day.
$30? What's the name of this place again, Bud?
The Breakers.
And your rate?
$30.
And the name again?
The Breakers.
Hello.
Hello. Boy, take Mr. and Mrs. McGraw to room 918.
Yes, sir. This way, please. And here is your hometown paper, sir. The Wistful Vista Gazette.
Thank you, but we've seen it this morning.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that, madam. You should have realized that we present each guest with his hometown paper.
Be that as it may, Bud, we've read it. Throw it away.
What, sir? And nullify the service for which we are noted? Oh, no, sir. I'll place it in your room.
Okay, Bud. You win. Hey, who's the skinny guy coming across the lobby there?
Oh, that's Mr. Weems. He's the head of our swing, sir.
Oh.
Well, you-hoo, Ted.
Hi, Ted.
Oh, hello, Molly. Hello, Fibber.
Yeah.
Boy, take good care of my friends, Fibber McGraw and Molly.
The name, Ted, is McGee.
Oh, using an alias, are you?
Say, what's your next number, Ted?
Is it Love or Infatuation from your new motion picture This Way, Please? And Terry Coleman's going to sing it. You mind?
Would it do any good if we did?
Not a bit.
Not that we do, but go right ahead.
Is it love or infatuation? Can this be paradise inside? Is the thrill of a new temptation all that I really feel tonight? Will I climb to my destination just to fall from from a dizzy height, and in my heart there's a plea for the key to this mystery. Can it be infatuation or love?
But $30 a day.
Oh, forget it, Molly. Gee, I can hardly wait till I get you out in a canoe. Like the old days, Molly. Remember how I used to play on my guitar? The moon shines tonight on Pretty Red Wing. Hey, where's my pick?
Your what?
My pick.
Oh, goody. Are you going to bury the guitar?
No. The pick. That little celluloid thing I strum the strings with. Oh, here it is. Listen. Tonight. Now it all comes back to me.
You didn't send it far enough away. Come in. I wonder who that could be.
Excuse me, folks.
Oh, it's Silly Watson.
Hi, ma'am. How you, boss?
Hi, Phil.
Miss McGee, I done brought you your hometown paper, please.
Oh, we've read it, Silly.
Honest, ma'am? You sure read fast. I just been in here a minute.
We already got 3 copies of that paper, Sil.
How come you want so many?
Dad, rabbit, we didn't want 'em. Oh, put it in the wastebasket.
Yes, sir. Do y'all belong that little old guitar, please, sir?
You betcha, Sil. Why, Jazz? You play the guitar?
I don't know. I never tried.
Oh. I guess you ain't very musical, are you, Sil?
Well, my brother Considerable, he play an awful sassy saxophone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got an offer to play with the New York Giants.
Oh, that's the baseball team, Silly.
Is it? Well, maybe it was the Brooklyn Dodgers. Do they play baseball, too?
There's a difference of opinion about that, Sil. I ever tell you about introducing the ukulele to the Hawaiian Islands, Sil?
Yes, sir, several times, Mr. McGee.
Well, sure, that was way back in 1889, or was it 1888? No, it was 1887. No, it wasn't either. It was later than that. About 19... Let's see now. Zan, that's my brother, Alexander.
Yes.
Zan had 2 teeth pulled out of his leg in 1896.
Out of his leg?
Yeah, he fell on a rake. Harpo Wilcox started raising bird dogs in 1902.
How'd he do?
He failed. Went into retrievership in 1901.
He failed a year before he started?
Yeah, Harpo always was a little backward in business. Well, anyway, I was walking along the beach at Waikiki when Josie Kukalaka and 3 other Hawaiian gals comes up to me. Aloha oi, they says. Oh, hello, says I. Kumahui lilioki. Meaning, what's on your mind, gals? Well, sir, they was all perturbed. Seems like the traders that called at the islands in them days used to swap harmonicas for coconuts. And the natives was all discontented because nobody can play a mouth organ and eat coconuts, too, at the same time. The shred gets into the reeds.
Oh, you can't eat chili con carne and play the zither either.
No?
Smoke gets in your eyes.
Still wants to hear about the Hawaiians, don't you, Still?
No, sir.
Sure you do. Well, sir, I kind of went for them Hawaiian gals. So quick's a flash, I stoops over and picks up an old cigar box out of some driftwood. I slaps a handle onto it, strings it with some palm fibers, and starts strumming it with oyster shell. Well, sir, you should have seen their faces light up. Makabula hula, I says. Meaning, is everybody happy? Oh, boola boola hula. They shout, meaning, oh, very, very happy. Well, sir, that they was just twitching to get hold of that new musical instrument, and the louder I played it, the more they twitched. Finally, a crowd of tourists gathered and heard them gals squirming and shouting, hula, 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 and thought it was a new dance. And it was. And that day, still, both the ukulele and the hula hula was born.
That makes you a sort of a musical obstetrician.
Anyway, Sil, that's how I happen to take up the guitar. Come over someday and I'll give you a few tips.
Yeah, so that's more than I get at this hotel. Goodbye, boss.
I'm certainly going to enjoy a week of this, McGee. I just love the lake and the woods and the shore and summer resorting.
Yes, and among housewives, some are resorting to the famous Johnson wax treatment, which beautifies and protects the floors. Try it.
Harpo. What? Hey, Molly, look. Harpo's hanging on a hook in the closet.
Well, heavenly days, Mr. Wilcox. What's the idea?
Oh, I had this room yesterday, and my girl phoned me. I took the phone into the closet here so I could talk to her privately.
Well, how'd you get up there on the hook?
I hung up on her.
Yeah.
Well, hey. Hey, help me down, will you?
Okay.
Thanks, pal. So long now.
Sometimes I think that guy's all there, and then again I think he's left for good.
I'll get it. Hello? What? No, not McGraw-McGee. Yes, we received our hometown paper. Yes, thank you for... What? Yes, we will. Yes, thank you. You're welcome. It isn't McGraw, it's McGee. Yes. They wanted to know if everything was all right, McGee.
Sure, everything's all right. Everything's fine except that fly over there.
Well, swat him, helpless.
I ain't got the heart. Maybe he's paying $30 a day, too.
Well, I'd call him up and tell him.
Sure, do that.
Hello? This is Mrs. McGee in room 918. There's a fly in here, and we... All right. They'll take care of it. Come in. Heavenly days, what is this?
Mr. and Mrs. McGraw?
No, McGee.
Sorry, it's the wrong room. I was informed there was a flea in 918. I'm Mr. Sprayforth, manager of the extermination division.
Oh, yes. Well, this is the room, but it's not McGraw, it's McGee.
And it's a fly, not a flea.
Righto. Attention! What kind of a fly was it, sir? An ordinary housefly or Musca domestica, a horsefly, Gallopus winnicus, or a dragonfly, Zipper sodonata?
I think it was a pop fly, Smackus third basis. There he is, sitting on the windowsill there.
Oh, yes. Musca domestica with prehensile bicuspid. That calls for mixture 678 in the spray gun. Attention! Spray guns out. Ready. Aim. Squirt. See squirting? There you are, sir. Just phone if the fly flutters first. Right about face. Forward. March!
That was Elmo Tanner whistling as Ted Weems played I'm in a Dancing Mood. And now do you know that the ultraviolet rays of the sun, that the moisture of the air, that road film and dust all work together to ruin the finish of your car? It's true. But here's a positive way to protect your car against all weather conditions and keep it bright and gleaming. Buy Johnson's Auto Wax and Cleaner from your regular wax dealer, auto supply store, garage, or service station. Don't delay another day. Wax your car the Johnson way.
Oh, McGee, look at that full moon. Ain't it beautiful?
Shucks. At the rate we're paying, we ought to have Halley's Comet. But it'll be beautiful when we get out there in a canoe with my guitar. Wait till I tune it up. Oh, the moon shines tonight on pretty red wing. The breeze is... I guess it's okay.
Well, you're easily convinced. Where do we go to get this canoe, McGee?
Over this way, I think.
Hey.
Oh, excuse me, little girl. I didn't see you in the dark. I says, I'm sorry I bumped into you.
So I betcha.
Little girl like you shouldn't be walking around these woods in the dark.
Why?
Well, you might meet a bear.
A bear what?
A bear? Oh, let it go. Let it go.
I will if I catch one.
Huh?
Huh?
Listen, sis, where do we go for a canoe?
Did you go for canoes? I go for speedboats myself, I betcha.
No, you don't get the idea, sis. We're going out on Lake Lulu in a canoe. Where can we hire one?
A higher one than what?
A hire... Dad, Reddit, listen, sis, now pay attention.
All righty.
We would like to take a ride in a canoe. Now, where are they? Oh, well, I guess there's no...
Hey,
use.
mister.
Huh?
I bet you if you like canoes, I know where you can rent one, I bet you.
Well, that's what I've been asking you all the time.
Gee, is it?
Yes.
Hmm?
All right, sis, where are the canoes? Hurry up. We can't stand here all night on this wet grass.
Gee, the grass ain't wet, I bet you.
Huh?
You got one foot in the lake. So long, mister.
Didn't even tell us where to get a canoe. Oh, there they are. Hi, Bud. Can we get...
For scream's sake. Hello, Fizzer. Hello, Cupid.
Well, heavenly days, Nick DePapa.
Hi, Nick. You in charge of the boats here?
Sure. My bowling alley business is being dead on my feet. So I'm forced to making some king's money with renting canoes.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful out on the lake tonight, Mr. DePopulis.
Oh, sure, Cupid. We've got some nice moonlight nights tonight, I'm thinking. It is making even the populace feeling so lovely, dovely, I'm catching me holding hands with myself.
Okay, Nick, I'll get in first and you hand me my guitar.
Sure, Fizzer.
Can't we tow the guitar along behind, McGee?
No, sir. This is going to be a moonlight serenade. Hold her, Nick. Now, okay, Nick, hand me the guitar. Thanks. Get in, Molly.
Easy, Cupid. Bottoms of canoes is not being made for jumping on it. Watch your step in.
What?
I'm only saying that getting into canoes is something people should be doing with my eyes open. Okay, now take care of myself, Fizzer. And remember, anybody who's being roughed off in canoes is having water on my brain. You grab me?
Okay. I got you. Here we go. This is the stuff. Look at that moon. How about striking up a little wahoo on the funk box, Molly?
Oh, no, let's just be quiet, McGee.
But you forget how music sounds on the water, Molly. Hey, what happened to the strings of my guitar?
That's the paddle. Here's your guitar.
Oh. What'll I play?
Hide and seek. You hide the guitar and we'll seek a little quiet.
No. I mean, what song? Pretty Red Wing?
Can you play anything else?
No.
Well, why don't you play Red Wing?
Yeah. I thought you'd choose that one. Oh, the moon shines tonight on pretty Red Wing. Hey, who was Red Wing? Was it a gal or a bird?
I think it was a bird.
the breeze is sighing, the night bird's crying. Hey, don't this kind of send a little chill up your spine, Molly?
Yes, but I think it's because the bottom of the canoe is all wet.
Oh, the moon shines tonight on pretty red. The night bird's sighing. Kind of like the old days, ain't it, Molly? Remember that parasol you used to lug along on canoe rides to hide your blushes behind?
Oh, McGee.
Ah, you was awful coy in them days, Molly. And the prettiest girl in town.
McGee, stop.
Of course, it was a small town, but... Oh, the moon shines tonight on pretty red wing. The breeze is sighing. The night bird's crying. Molly.
Yes?
You love me?
Why, of course, darling.
Got a kiss for me?
Well, if you... McGee, sit still. You'll tip us over.
Oh, okay. No wonder all them rich millionaires buy yachts. Canoes ain't very practical. Hey, hang on, Molly. Hang on. That motorboat is coming awful close. Hey, watch where you're going, you. You'll capsize us. Hey, it's all right, Molly. I got you. Pull her aboard, boys.
We've got her. You're safe, madam. And now you, sir.
Okay.
Oh.
There you are.
Whew. Well, that's a fine how do you do. What's the idea of capsizing us? You got a lot of nerve.
The idea of coming so close to a canoe, you tip it over.
Yeah.
Why?
No. I'm very sorry.
Oh,
We
yeah?
shouldn't have come up so fast. I'm sure the hotel will apologize, sir, and make it right with you.
The hotel.
What's the hotel got to do with it?
This is our service speedboat, sir, and the management thought that as a special service to you, as our guests,
Well?
that you might like a copy of your hometown paper.
Oh.
Perhaps you have beautiful new linoleum in your kitchen, so clean and spotless that it gives brightness to the whole room. Then it's hard to realize that in a short time the linoleum will lose its sparkle. The colors will become dull and faded if you don't protect it now from the daily wear of scuffing feet, the accumulation of dirt and stains. If you're a wise housekeeper, you'll buy a can of Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat at once. This remarkable liquid polish goes on without effort and dries in 20 minutes. Then you can let people tramp over the floor as much as they please. Glow Coat will protect the surface from wear, keep the colors bright, seal the pores so dirt can't penetrate. Remember, linoleum manufacturers warn you against scrubbing linoleum. Use Johnson's Self-Polishing Glow Coat and keep your floors beautiful as new without scrubbing. And remember, too, that it's your continued loyalty to Johnson products that make it possible for you to hear Fibber McGee and Molly every Monday night.
Well, I'm sorry you got wet, Molly. Were you scared when you fell into the water?
No, but I noticed the canoe was a little upset.
Oh, I hate to lose that guitar.
You know, you can derive a little more lesson from the guitar, dearie.
Huh?
Stick your neck out and you'll get picked on.
Good night.
Good night, all.
This is Harlow Wilcox speaking for the makers of Johnson's Wax and Glow Coat, Racine, Wisconsin, inviting you all to be with us again next Monday night at this same time. Until then, good night.
This is the Red Network of the National Broadcasting Company. This is WMAQ Chicago. We invite you to listen to the Hour of Charm.